Hey family, welcome back to another episode of Journey to Harmony. I'm your host, Richard Harmon, and I'm happy to have you back once again. Today we're going to go over and we want to review just a video that CNBC had on Make It. A young lady who lives in Atlanta, Georgia, ends up buying a home for herself, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. Then instead of living in the house herself and continue to pay the bill, she actually goes and creates a smaller uh, ADU in her backyard. She rents out the main house and is able to live in that smaller rented place for free. So they have someone else pay the bills, and she just lives in there on her own. She also rents it out from time to time if need be to raise extra cash. Just see what your thoughts are today on this issue. We'll review this. Any thoughts or comments, please link them below. I'll go ahead and play this video now, and we'll get back to it just after that.
I do not see myself getting rid of this property anytime soon. This tiny house is definitely like a baby to me. Hi, welcome to my tiny house in Atlanta, Georgia. My name is Precious Price. I am 26 years old and I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I built a tiny house in my backyard for about $35,000. I decided to build this tiny home because my house, my 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom house, felt too large for me. After looking in the backyard, realizing that, hey, if I put a tiny house back there, I'll be able to move in and then I can fully rent this house out. I purchased this property that the tiny house sits behind in October of 2019, and the purchase price for this home was $196,000. I was renting. So I actually did have a good amount of money saved. I was already doing short-term rentals within my primary home for about 6 months. Once we were able to get started with the build and I was able to begin renting out the home again, I pretty much just used those funds or those earnings from Airbnb to then go toward this structure and finishing it. When I started building the tiny house, how I financed it was through my own credit cards, in addition to cashing out a few of the stocks that I had from my 9-to-5. So my budget for building the tiny house was about $25,000. By the time we finished, we were over budget $10,000 and spent total $35,000 on the tiny house.
Perfect. So we see there how she was able to come up with that idea. She bought her home for looks like about $196,000. Ended up adding on the extension home for about $35,000. And overall, she lives basically rent free. So anything she's making from her primary position, anything she's making extra from that home, she's able to pocket that and to make for other investments. This is from something very important right now because we are living in a time where housing is getting really expensive. And for those of us who are looking to continue purchasing homes while also having the opportunity to earn some extra cash, this is a great way. If you have a home out there you're looking at and it has a nice backyard or something, it's properly zoned, and you're able to move forward with some plans, there's something maybe to consider. We don't know exactly what's going to happen in the future, but there's a great opportunity right now. While everyone else is on the sideline, it's a great time to be aggressive. What are your thoughts on this? Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll be back to you with more information and more content in the future.